We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Felix Hernandez is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
We got time.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones, one away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Yomer Sanchez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here he comes again, 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
At the plate, Ryan Klesko, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Ruben is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Cincinnati. On to the bottom of the 1st now with no score. Cole Hamels will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late right on time with the off-speed pitch next. To the plate now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. DeShields gets his lead at first, nobody out. Strike 2. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's running. Mitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Morgan is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in, Andrew Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Now here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So here's Scooter Gennett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Weakly hit to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Johnny Bench, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 3 homers, and 19 driven in. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bonifacio is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, not shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Iglesias is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, Connor Ubben, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's the 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Danny Jansen, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And he got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Cole Hamels, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 2-2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
And Hernandez will go to first. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
So now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Felix Hernandez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back to the top of the order now, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Joe.
Ready for another chance? Joe Morgan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Conforto is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Ryan Klesko. As he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Into the box now. Joe Carter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case. Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Lays off 2-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in, Fred McGriff. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Johnny Bench will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Klesko is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. He's set and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Number 9.
At the plate, Danny Jansen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes.
Two quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Connor Urban. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
The pitcher, Felix Hernandez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, no left fielder, Delino.
Digging in once again, Delino DeShields, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sanchez is there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Count even now at 1-1. One and 1. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And there he goes towards second. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings. So striding in, Cole Hamels. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. Urban has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses inside 1-0. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the shortstop, Yomer Sanchez.
Ready once again, Yomer Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here it comes.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The first baseman, Fred McGriff.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Bouncer to the left side. Mondesi brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. And that's in there, base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Into the box, Felix Hernandez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Knights are out in front here, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Klesko. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by McGriff, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
So striding forward now, Joe Carter. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0.
7th inning stretch. Leading off for Indiana, the left fielder.
So now to the plate, Delino DeShields. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
3-1. the 3-1.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Digging in and looking for more. Joe Morgan singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bonifacio's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Andrew Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Carter is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Indiana is out in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Scooter Gennett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Bonifacio. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's the pitch. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Popped him up. Bench over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gabriel Maciel will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, Fred McGriff. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is there to put it away for route number 1. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Gabriel Maciel. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. John Franco comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Franco.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
The right fielder, number 33.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Second and third here, one man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Fouled off. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Klesko. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he misses there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Boy, talk about on the brink of losing one. How about that? Is a huge base hit here at the top.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
At the plate, Scooter Gennett. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out toward Gennett at second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Connor Urban. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Bounce towards the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Jay Bruce will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Jeffrey Delgado will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 23, Jeffrey Delgado.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. Eric Hosmer is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Raleigh Fingers takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Fingers.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Fingers comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's a high pop-up. Iglesias has a play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 16.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Maciel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Tyler Lyons comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 58, Tyler Lyons.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Leading off for Indiana. The second
Ready to
baseman,
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Morgan.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. Lyons playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So coming to the plate, Andrew Jones, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Ball game! A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Andrew Jones. Thanks largely to one heroic swing, he's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Raleigh Fingers earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.